Hello, world. What's going on? This is Info Entertainment Reviews. Before we get started, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Connor, Mo Chat, and everybody else, and of course, Mother Pixie. Lots of love to you. Miss you guys all. And before I do continue into your earthquake forecast, that sense, lots of big love to you, my friend. Thank you for keeping everybody as well updated. And Merry Christmas to everybody, to each and every single one of you out there. One thing about Christmas is indeed a wonderful time of the year. The decorations, the friends, the family, the food. And of course, it's not just about the presents, ladies and gentlemen. It's not all about the gifts. But one thing I do want to say, when somebody does get you a gift, they give you a gift because of the thought. They're thinking about you and others. And I notice a lot of people over time, they just complain because they didn't get what they want. You know what? It's not about what you want. You gotta remember that. It's all about with what you have. So take that in and just appreciate and be thankful that someone did put their thought into you because you mean importance to them. Gifts are wonderful to have, and I have no doubt anybody would disagree. I don't think nobody would disagree. And like I said, it's not all about the gifts, ladies and gentlemen. But it certainly is indeed having a wonderful time with your family, the food, enjoying the music, enjoying that beautiful tree you have in your home. But the most finest is your family. Now, can you decorate every day for Christmas? You certainly can't. And that's what makes this year very special. Because it only does come once a year. And even though Christmas can be every day, but Christmas is not the same like it is in December. You can't ask for anything more beautiful than to have your family, a roof over your head, and some wonderful food. I wish all of you a very Merry Christmas. To each and every single one of you, please spread the word. Merry Christmas, everybody. And again, if you do get any gifts, please appreciate. One thing I have to say, I love the beautiful wrappings. It certainly does look real blingy. It's amazing. It's a beautiful time of the year, folks. Enjoy it. Merry Christmas from Info Entertainment Reviews, and lots of love. Excuse me. Let's get into this. Starting off, 4.5 magnitude earthquake that struck New Mexico right in with the team. Unbelievable. Mexico getting hit. Hawaii's getting hit constantly. Excuse me, I said New Mexico, didn't I? So, go back. You guys, I am still starting off my day, so please bear with me. Now, actually, this earthquake had struck within the center between Baja California and Sinaloa, right in between. And guess what? She is floating right on that fault system, just like Los Angeles. Lake Arrowhead, California, 2.2 magnitude. And continuing on, take a look over here, Nevada. Pretty darn close within the heart of California, 12 miles northwest of Hawthorne, Nevada, with a 3.3. And other than that, folks, I think that is pretty much it for within this area. Nothing much else going on. Oh, matter of fact, I will show you something very interesting before I do it in this quick forecast. But hold on. Now, you can see all the activity that's been going on nonstop. 3.0 magnitude Cushing, Oklahoma. And also take a look over here at North Carolina. Wow, what a coincidence. And continuing on over here, folks, Puerto Rico's getting bombarded with lots of seismic earthquake activity. As far as over here, very quiet in Trinidad and Grenada and Barbados. Thank goodness. Lots of love to everybody out there in Trinidad. You guys, Merry Christmas to all of you folks, and lots of love to each and every single one of you. Brian, shout out to Brian. Lots of love to you, my friend. Always enjoy your friendship, always will. 4.5 magnitude earthquake, and following on up over here, nothing much going on. So let's zoom on out and let's take a peek of what else is going on. Now, here's the problem. I said this a long time ago, folks. Those who have been watching me for the longest time certainly know exactly where I'm going to be coming from on this. Now, this is enough to start shaking and loosening things up. And that's exactly what is going on. Now, there's a special friend out there in New Zealand. Haven't heard from her in such a long time. I hope she's doing okay. Zoe, lots of love if you do get this. New Zealand has been pretty quiet for seismic activity. Oddly quiet, but that's a good thing. Now we have a 5.0 here off Tonga, and then we have another 5.1 coming off of Nodi in Doi, Fiji Islands. Excuse me, definitely said that wrong. And also multiple quakes striking right here. Now this is all within the last 24 hours, but take a look at this. It's Solomon Islands region. Here's where I wanted to zoom in real quick, folks, and show you something very interesting. Now here, you have a 5.3, following by a 5.0, and a 5.1, kind of following a very odd pattern. Now, what many do not know and have not seen in Solomon Islands, here's what I'm about to show you. It definitely shocked me quite some, and then some. Now, why is it not showing up on this map no more? Anyhow, I guess we ain't gonna be able to see it. Very weird, and why do they have to cover it up for? Anyhow, very, very odd. So what I mean is that there were some really massive, major splits along through here. And what's amazing is that only some of this is being shown, but there's a lot of it that is just not. It's all covered up, and it looks like it has been patched up. So, I will find another map, and I will show you guys exactly what I mean. But it's all cracked up all over the dang place. So, now they're not showing it no more. Oh, well. We always find out one way or another, people. So anyhow, continuing on, as far as this pattern, I've been right about this for the whole time. So those of you who have been watching me do these earthquake updates all know every time that I've said, if anything happens within this area and on through, it's just going to follow that pattern and it's going to continue. And it's just going to loosen a lot of things up, and it certainly is. Take a look here with a 5.0. Also followed by Papua New Guinea with a 5.1. And then you got that 4.6 that struck in the Philippines, and then right up over here in Indonesia with a 4.5. Australia, very quiet, not that much going on over there, but as well, again, there is some sort of activity. Now, this spot here looks kind of freshly new. I do a lot of deep sea diving, let's just say that, through satellite. This here looks pretty new. I don't ever recall seeing this ever before. That looks fairly fresh. There's a lot of activity going on, you guys, and you just don't know. Now, there is the Australian plate that runs underneath of Australia. It's a big, massive plate. That is something to keep an eye on for. And other than that, very quiet through the rest of the world, other than having Turkey with that 4.2. And another one right near within a 4.5 magnitude, and also with a 4.7. Now, the only one else who's getting bombarded, take a look. We all know Alaska is always getting swarmed with earthquake activity, following the same patterns that I've always said it has followed. 2.5s. There's a lot of 2 magnitudes, but the biggest so far shown is at 3.6. Tons and tons of activity, and all within through 2.0, 2.0, and a 2.1. Now, are they really 2.1s and 2.0s? Makes you question. You gotta always have to question yourself because you just don't know with what's gonna get switched around. And you can see here already, we're already having issues with the map. Now, this is not on my end. I'll go ahead and do a quick refresh. Take a look here. Very interesting. Why did I have to do that for? Boy. So, you guys, just oddly weird stuff been going on. Oklahoma, of course, with that 3.0. Had the biggest quake, a 4.5. So, other than that, folks, just main thing is this. This is a problematic area right here. I've said this multiple times before, over and over, even before all this has been occurred. I've said this many times. And the hottest spot is Solomon Islands. Now, I wanted to show you a certain spot in Solomon Islands where it looked like the ground along the coast was completely shredded open in multiple spots because of the quakes. But now it's not there because it's covered up. So I can't show you guys that yet, but I will show you on another map because I guarantee it will be there. But this is it, folks. The last thing that we need is for all of this to just fully split right open in a massive earthquake. You know what kind of tsunami that would cause? Let me tell you what. This is a very weak spot when it comes to these tectonic plates all the way on through. And following, just look at this. They're scattered all over the place, one after another, like a broken piece of plate. So, everybody just keep an eye on. Nothing yet for California, but unfortunately, that's not the last, and it's not the end for what's to come. I did say in the next couple of coming weeks, there's a chance of a big quake coming. We don't need one. And hopefully, everything stays calm, but unfortunately, we certainly cannot stop with what power of Mother Nature is possible of bringing. So all we could do is just be safe, be prepared, because when the lion comes through, that will be the sign. Everyone, Merry Christmas. I love you all. This is Info Entertainment Reviews.